Hey guys, welcome back to another video here. It's Eldel, showing you guys the base tour. In the last episode, we went over the Colosseum and our cool tower here, the Japanese tower here, and Saturn, where is our raid farm, where we can kill pillagers or drink a bad omen potion, and we have a villager out here that triggers a raid. And basically, oh, make it nice. And everything will spawn up here and funnel in for me to kill it. I might show you guys how that looks in another video. Let me see if I can turn this music down a little bit because I think it's a little bit loud. Yeah. Anyways, I think I'll continue on with this video and show you guys something that we passed by, which is this this barn. So I always talked about building a barn. I used to have a farm over yonder where our modern house is now, but I decided to build a proper barn here. I have used this sheep farm quite a bit for Shangri-La and other builds. And yeah, you guys can see I just have a simple little elevator with vines here. You can see the cows, the chickens, and the pigs. So that's pretty much it. And back here, I have this melon farm. Now this thing lags the crud out of my world, so bear with me. I don't use this thing anymore. I used it for a very long time because for villager trading, like this, trading pumpkins and melons is like the best way to get XP through those trades. I might still have some stuff here, but I have a better way of getting melons and pumpkins now that's automatic, which I'll show you guys maybe this video. I'm not really sure. So this is a really cool build, and the idea is that I wanted to take advantage of these new Silent Spring or whatever, not Silent Spring, the Weeping, I don't know what they're called. You guys know what these trees are called, and these heart of whatever. The creaking mob and stuff. This bridge is really cool because it doesn't spawn any mobs except for the creaking. And then at nighttime, you guys can see this is basically a suspension bridge. And the idea is that you're supposed to feel very scared and uneasy when you're walking through here. These mobs are very cool. They don't do that much damage to you. Let's see. I'll try it out. Okay, I have 1.5 hearts. But yeah, the idea is that I have these trees scattered out throughout, and it's supposed to be like it's supposed to feel like a zombie apocalypse kind of, like very dead trees, and like these things would spawn and chase you. I've been watching The Walking Dead with my girlfriend, so so anyways, I just think these mobs are super cool. And so I wanted to build something that kind of like took advantage of that. And also I'm an engineer, I'm a civil engineer, so you guys know I'm a pretty big nerd. I like bridges. So anyways, I'll kind of just show you guys what this is. So got some nice moss, some little details. And yeah, this massive bridge. I've got these hearts scattered throughout. I don't have them on every tree, but I have them on quite a few trees. And you guys can see it's a long, long bridge. Huh. I'm not scared of you. You can't get me. Oh my god, okay, that was kind of embarrassing, but I actually jumped. I should have another beacon here, but because I haven't built anything over in this part of my world, I actually sequestered the beacon for something else. But yeah, this bridge is pretty cool. Lots of like work went into this. If you guys are wondering how I mined all this, I don't want to spoil it, but this is the Obelisk. It's a gigantic build. Probably one of the hardest ones that I've made in my world. And it's the whole idea is that, well, you know what, I'll talk about it later. But anyways, I spawned withers down here, and the withers did all the dirty work for me. And then, yeah, kind of cool, because then you can get a beacon and you can get these blocks. So this is what the suspension bridge looks like. It's pretty sick. I won't lie to you guys. It's pretty symmetric. It's pretty cool. I am a structural engineer, so you know, I'm just a nerd. Uh, so yeah, and then still not done, like everything else in my world. And the whole point of this bridge too is not only for like the cool zombie aspect of it with the creaking mobs, but also because I was running out of space in this world. After 5 years building stuff every year, you kind of run low on space, and there's quite a nice area here where I can kind of do some more builds. Should I need to? Um, Lots of vertical areas here. You can make a nice witch farm here in this hut. Nice marsh. Anyways, so it's kind of like to, literally build a bridge between this piece of land and our base. So that's the bridge and the melon farm and I guess the pumpkin farm as well. And what I would like to show you guys next is the main thing that I actually use almost, every day if I come here and I'm using my tools or whatnot. But basically this connects to our house here, and it's this path that goes towards the pyramid. Uh, so this pyramid, so you guys remember I have my village over there where I, purified a bunch of villagers and whatnot. But I wanted to have a system where I could just exclusively use it for like pumpkins and melons, and just get that easy mending XP for like all my tools and whatnot. And so what I did was I built this pyramid and I took a bunch of villagers and I transported them via minecart over here. And this I actually use like a lot, like I said. Um, but you see all this red sand? I actually got all of it from over here. I got really lucky with the seed because I got a lot of cool stuff around here. But anyways, got it from that biome. I forget what it's called. Um, and I had to literally take all those blocks over and terraform this. Something else I will say is that all that snow over there as well, I had to pack myself and transport over here. So a lot of terraforming went into this base, and a lot of grindy projects. That's why, but yeah, I don't know. It's kind of, I like it. So it's kind of fun building all that stuff. Anyways, this is the pyramid. So you guys can see these kind of like orbs. It's kind of like a cool, like, I don't know, not sci-fi, but like, different pyramid. And I used these cool blocks, the red nether brick blocks, and actually you can see that up here I have my nether wart farm. So another pretty cool farm up here. I do use this sometimes, not all the time, and yeah, like I planted all these crimson trees and stuff too. Like a lot of detail that went into here. Like even these little tiny little shrubs. Guess what? They were in here. Um, but yeah. And you can see like a lot of different things from up here as well, like the Colosseum, etc. Okay, without further ado, here is the pyramid. So you guys can kind of see this is the inside. It's nothing too fancy. It's a pyramid. Um, and these are my boys. And you guys can see they have some good trades for me. These are kind of things that I've accumulated. Honestly, I end up just burning everything in lava now, because usually what I'll do is I'll bring a bunch of melons and pumpkins over, and I'll trade those with them, and then I'll then trade the emeralds with them to like maximize the use, I guess, and then I throw out all the bread and stuff. Sometimes I'll give it to them if they've been good. And you guys might remember um, Jeff. He was one of the OG villagers. I want you guys to know that he's still alive. Okay, well, we got Quagmire here. Bade. Hey, Bade. Um, so carrot guy. Yeah, this guy's got carrots. Well, I promise Jeff's alive. You can't see him here. Maybe he's in the other part. If I ever need to purify guys, I got Joe here, ready to do my dirty work here. Um, haven't had to teach these guys a lesson in a long time, so that's good. But yeah, this is why I like needed my melons and pumpkins. This is why I had all those melons and pumpkins back here, so that I could prickly cactus. Okay, so that I could take advantage of this. It lags the crap out of my world, so I actually might get rid of it, and then this frees up space to have something else back here. Because, let's see how much time I have. Because I do have a better melon and pumpkin farm, which maybe I have time to show you guys in this episode, I guess. So this is the Obelisk, and this is a gigantic build. Um, I started off, I don't know if you guys have ever played Bomberman Hero or Bomberman, but there was a Bomberman for the N64 games that had like these chained things that would go from like islands to like the main boss area or whatever. And basically the idea is that you have to beat each boss in each of the things, and then it would break the chains, so to speak, for the main area, and then you could go to the main area and kill the boss. So I started off with the chains actually, and then one thing led to another, and I got the idea of, yeah, making this. So one of the coolest parts about this build, I guess, besides like the chain and the size, is like these sort, what do you call them? These kind of like forestry paths that I built around them. Really, really cool. Took me quite a while to build. They're actually symmetrical, believe it or not. They're like perfect circles, and I just had them go up systemically so that, yeah, kind of wrapped around the obelisk. By the way, the reason I call this an obelisk is because I play a lot of Ark Survival Evolved, the dinosaur game. I know I actually am a huge loser, so I'm just kind of exposing myself. But it's actually an incredible game, and my friends never saw the beauty of it, and I wish they did. Anyways, this is where I AFK, in this big sphere, I guess, up here. Kind of gave it some goofy little lines there. But anyways, that's where I AFK. You need to fly in there to be able to get up there. You might hear some pistons, and that is because... Okay, did not mean to drop that far. But here is the pumpkin farm. So I have 2 layers of this, I think. And you guys can see basically I have this hopper minecart that goes around and deposits pumpkins into the system. They get pushed from this hopper and get deposited down. And like you see, basically, as soon as the pumpkins spawn in these blocks, these observers notice that this changes or whatever, and then it triggers the, yeah. I mean, there's, again, I did not come up with this design. A lot of this stuff was ripped off. A lot of it is original, but a lot of it is, you know, obviously, I'm not a genius. Anyways, so I got 2 layers of this bad boy, this bad Sally. You can see there's quite a bit of intricate work that went into this. I literally had to crawl around like this quite a while. These are waterlogged stairs for the water. Yeah, I got 2 things to go and drop it off into this, and it doubles. So anyways, this is where I get my pumpkins now. This is why I say that for that villager trading that I have in the pyramid, I don't necessarily need that big farm behind it, even though I use it for quite a while, is because now I just have this automatic system. This is a automatic mob farm. I showed you guys the ones where it's like you rely on them walking off the edge. This one actually uses redstone and uses water to kind of push them off the edge. So it's way more efficient. And yeah, it's kind of cool. It's like it triggers the next, and then they get funneled off. If I'm too close to this, things won't spawn, but if I'm up at the circle, they will spawn. And you guys can see that all of the pumpkins and stuff get funneled down to here. I have a ton. Like, I think this probably goes up till like the end of time. Yeah, so I might have to add some storage in there eventually, but just to give you guys an idea, of this. Oh, these guys, I should kill her because she can activate, oh, Kobe. They can activate fire resistant potions so that they don't get killed by these things. But anyway, this is kind of how it works. And yeah, all the items kind of get collected into here. You guys can see I've spent quite a bit of time AFK here. I've used a lot of gunpowder. That's why in these bottom chests you don't see very much. Because I fly a lot in my world. I also used a ton of gunpowder to fill up my stocks for my tree farm, which I use every so often when I have lots of tree builds that I need to, or lots of wood things that I need to build out of. But yeah, this is honestly like this build of the obelisk was very, very, very cool. And it was, um, it's probably the most functional build that I have in my world because it takes advantage of the pumpkin farm, which gives me essentially unlimited XP, right? For mending and stuff like that, thanks to the villager trading. And it also gives me a lot of stuff for TNT and for gunpowder. I guess the only thing that would give me like infinite um, flying would be as if I added like a sugarcane collection as well. Um, no need to panic. No need to panic. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I won't. This thing's pretty sweet. And the way I did this was I started up here and I did like this little diamond, and I actually used water and lava to kind of fill out all of this with inner like walls with cobblestone. But unfortunately, whoops, the outside of it, I did have to manually get all of that, what do you call that? Blackstone? What do you call it? I have it right here. Blackstone. Yep. So yeah, another really cool build there. Very functional. Love it. I love this wrapping thing. Um, Sometimes I have to trim these vines. They can get a little long and obstruct the build a little bit. Um, but yeah, so I think at this point we've covered quite a bit of stuff. The castle, that, um, this farm, the tree farm. I think we've pretty much got all of this covered, including the underground. So we can start actually moving on towards um, the, some of the other cool parts of the base. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.